Every single time, I swear, it never fails. Every time I make a post with my cart at the grocery store with my groceries in them, okay? Whatever that may be, whatever I choose to buy with my food stamp card. Every time I show y'all one of my grocery hauls or I show you my fridge, y'all always got something to say. Why? Why do you think it's any of your business what I bring into my household? Okay? I receive $782 in food stamps, and it is my business what I spend that on. It's my business if it only lasts me a week. It is none of your concern at all. Okay? So when you sit there and you judge me because of what I bought, it just sounds like you're jealous. Okay? Are you mad that I'm able to buy these things and you're not? It's not my fault you applied and got denied. Whose fault is that? Maybe you should work less. Did you ever think of that?
$1,200 in food stamps, and you got the nerve to be sitting up here and feeding your kids a motherfucking slop meal. Hot dogs, macaroni, and broccoli mixed together with a side of grapes and some motherfucking grape juice. Ho, is you fucking crazy? And I'm just guessing at the $1,200 because you a family of 5 with a nigga. You don't work, so I'm sure that you get the maximum of benefits in everything. And you make content. And I seen somewhere they talking about you bragging how you make $9,000 a month. Why the fuck is you still feeding your kids or even still pushing this narrative of being a low-income mom? No, you're not. The low-income moms on this app, they get up, they take their ass to work. They don't even qualify for the food stamps because they do work and they barely making it. And they still can somehow put a decent meal on the table for their motherfucking kids. And your house is nasty as fuck. It ain't even got shit to do with the kids. Because the kids don't play on the motherfucking stove. That stove is nasty as fuck. Y'all gotta stop making these dirty ass moms famous. Because that's all it is. And everybody be making excuses. Oh, she doing the best she can. No, the fuck she's not. It's no motherfucking way.
So now men say because the government assistance is going to cut back EBT and probably public housing for women and stuff. Now they would treat men with more respect and now they would need them. Says who? Says y'all. That's not true. Women are going to be women and they will find a way. Whether you believe it or not, these women are already in their heads trying to figure out their next move if Section 8 and EBT is cut off. And you men think you're going to have an easy time. It's going to be rougher for you because now you gonna have to be the one providing them somewhere to stay, and they ain't gonna have, you can't go to no chick house no more that stay on the Section 8 to play video games and eat up all the food no more. You gonna have to a lot of more men are gonna have to start working decent jobs now to have something to offer women, because if the government is not providing housing and food anymore, who's gonna do it? That be y'all. That be the men. And like y'all said, women used to come to y'all back in the day, I guess, for help because they needed help, but a lot of men don't want to work nowadays. So how is that going to help a man that don't want to work and don't want to have nothing? Because now he's going to have to step up to the plate because y'all said it. The government is taking all the assistance away, so that means the men got to step up. So how is that going to help men? Because a lot of y'all ass is sorry and don't want to step up. Half y'all don't even want to get out of bed in the morning and stay at your mama's house. So how is that going to help y'all? Explain that to me. How? This is the biggest joke I have ever heard. How is that going to help a man by them cutting government assistance? Because most men don't like to work their damn self and they done hooked up with some chick that's on public assistance. How is that benefiting y'all? And then them high maintenance women, they still ain't going to be studying y'all ass. They figuring out another move. Watch what I tell y'all. Watch what I tell y'all. Watch what I
Go to the food pantry, Shannon. Okay, so me and the kids just went to the Family Food Center, which is supposed to be like the big one here that everybody keeps telling us to go to. And all we got was, they gave us a bunch of microwavable dinners that we can't use, that are frozen, that we have no way to keep frozen, so we had to give those back. So there were 8 of those. And then there was about 12 carrots in the bottom of the bag, 4 pears, a thing of almost ripe strawberries, an onion, a white onion, and some celery. So that's what I got today at the food pantry. So if anybody would like to help us. Oh, and a couple of peppers. A couple of peppers, yep. The kids are dying for Freddy's steak burger. So if anybody wants to help us out with some actual fucking food instead of telling us to go to a food pantry. Because what am I supposed to do with that for a week? How am I supposed to? They didn't even give us eggs, no meat, no nothing. And then they acted like we were jerks because I asked about it. So, if anybody wants to help us out, we would really appreciate it. We get $600 a month for 3 people on food stamps. I'm on disability.
Oh my Lord, that woman. Y'all go watch the whole thing. She says she gets disability and she worked for 30 years, paid into the insurance, and she gets food stamps, and she should get enough to feed her and her 2 children. Her children's father is dead. If she gets Social Security disability, which is what I would assume if you say disability, not only do you get it, your children get half of your amount. So like if she got, we'll say $2,400 a month, if she worked 30 years, that's about right. She might, it might even be more. I think the max is like 36 or maybe $4,000 right now. Yeah, I think it went up. But anyway, if she gets the max, her dependents get half of that amount. So if she's getting 24 between her 2 children, they're getting $1,200 together. So that's $3,600 a month. And they daddy dad. And when a parent passes away, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, also their dependents get half of their Social Security. Or if your husband passes away and you get a smaller amount, you move up to his amount. But anyway, okay. And she gets $600 in food stamps for 3 people. And she on TikTok just throwing a fucking fit. Like, you don't know how to sell shit, hustle. I mean, I get if it ain't enough, it ain't enough. But damn, why is it everybody else's responsibility to make your fucking ends meet? That's crazy to me. And these people, like, I could survive off that with my 3 children. And they teenage boys. They eat a lot. But I know how to eat cheap too. I don't get it. And she's teaching her kids this, that she should just be entitled. I get if you're disabled, but you don't, never mind. Your mind's right. They got work from home shit. See, never mind. I'm off the rails today because I don't know.
Okay. For anyone that feels like they can come on my videos and sit there and call me lazy, where do y'all think you have the right to do that? First of all, y'all are calling me lazy based off 3 things, okay? I live off the government. Number 1, y'all think that because I'm on food stamps and my housing is paid for, that makes me lazy? Really? Okay. Second off, y'all call me lazy because I bring my kids to a childcare that I qualified for childcare for. Okay? I do that all week for 9 hours a day. Why does that make me lazy? I'm making sure that my kids get the social interaction they need, first of all. Okay? And then the third thing, y'all are mad at me because I'm not willing to work 15 hours a week to get my food stamps, to continue getting my food stamps. No, I'm not. You're right. You're absolutely right. That does not make me lazy. Okay, so I still wake up every day. I still get my kids ready to go to daycare. I still pick them up and I still get them ready for bed. Where am I lazy?
Look, I get it. A lot of you are mad that I don't work and that I get EBT. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's not my fault that I had 3 kids. It's not my fault. I need help supporting these kids. So that's the government's job. That's what they're there for. And if you don't like it, that's just too bad for you. Like, get over it. Quit talking shit on my comments. They do nothing. I laugh at them and move on. Most of them I don't even read because I already know what they say. So you're wasting your time. You guys should be working instead of wasting your time on TikTok anyway. So you can stop worrying about what I'm doing and maybe make some money at your job. I don't know. Whatever it is you guys do all day, go do that and stop harassing me.
As a follow-up to my earlier TikTok, my rant about the welfare system, quick rundown, 35-year-old mother of 6 by 4 different fathers gets $4,300 a month in food stamps. She is upset because the government has said you need to give us 15 hours of community service. She doesn't want to do that. She don't think it's fair. She's never worked a job. She's never had one. She's lived off government assistance all of her life. So someone turned her in. Not only did they tell her that she had to do 15 hours of community service, now they've taken all of her benefits away and frozen 7 disability claims. So 6 children and her, I'm assuming that she's filed for disability for all of them, 7. Then she had to come up with $2,100 to pay rent at her Section 8 housing. She couldn't do that, so they evicted her. And she was in her car, I guess living in her car or looking for a place to live. Is very upset because no one on TikTok, all those people that follow her, will not help her. Why is she surprised by that? Somewhere, someone did her a very big injustice by making her feel like she is entitled to everyone supporting her. She even says in one of her videos, "This is why I had 6 children." Her plan was to have 6 children so that the government would have to support her. She's spending way too much time on her back and not enough time on her feet working. And I don't blame you. You can't help but watch it. And I do understand that she's just doing this for attention. They found out that she was making money on TikTok. She also stated that she's got to pay $30,000 back in food stamps because of the money that she made on TikTok, which is only fair. Wait till she has to report it for taxes. But anyway, I'm done with that story. I'm not doing it anymore. I go down a rabbit hole. It gets my blood pressure up. There are people out there when all of us good, hard-working people are out here trying to make ends meet. And then there's people who purposely have more children so that the government will support them. I'm sorry, that's part of what's wrong. Who's suffering for that? Those children. If all that she says is true, the people that suffer the most for it are the children, because she is teaching them to do the same thing. They are without stability in their lives. So those are the losers in this situation. But go check it out if you want to. I think you can go to Welfare Queen and find her. She's easy to find. But I love you. Bye.
Youngins, cover your ears, cause shit's about to get real. Any hootie. I don't know who needs to hear this, but it needs to be said. You gotta be one sorry-ass fuck nugget twat weasel to get on the interwebs and bitch and complain about shit you can't buy with your fucking food stamps. You mean to tell me that I don't deserve a Dr. Pepper with my dinner? Are you telling me that my child doesn't deserve a popsicle? Ain't nobody saying that shit, you cunt critter. But if you want junk food and shit, you buy it with your own damn money, not on the taxpayer's dime. Quite a few of you ain't that bad off that you need food stamps. With your $200 sneakers, your $2,500 fucking phone, your name brand clothes and shit. Oh, y'all don't want to talk about that? Okay. I've been a tax-paying citizen working since I was 19. And the 2 times that I applied for fucking food stamps, I was denied. Or I made too much money. I suggest some of y'all learn how to get off your fucking ass and cook. Because with those food stamps, you still can buy meat, vegetables, fruit, actual food that can sustain you and your family for long periods of time. Which is what food stamps are meant for. It is help, not your lifelong sugar daddy. Oh my God, I don't know how I'm gonna feed my 6 kids with no job, and now I can't buy Dr. Pepper with my food stamps. Because none of my baby daddies pay child support. Because none of them have a job. Y'all just airing out all y'all's business. Stop popping kids out if you can't afford to take care of them. And stop shacking up with these dudes that don't have a job and don't give a fuck about you. I ain't trying to be judgy, but every garbage can has its lid. Y'all need to go gargle some fucking thumbtacks. I said what I said.
So let me get this straight. TK Fam says that they make $9,000 a month on social media, but they get EBT, or some of you may know it as food stamps. TK Fam also said that they report this income. So they're telling us that they tell their caseworker they make over $9,000 a month from social media and that they continued to give them food stamps. Let's be for real, who is believing that? Like, how do you even sound saying that? We do know that they live with her mom, so I'm going to assume that it's her mom's link card and she's rage baiting y'all, because 90% of the time when she's using the link card, she's down at the corner store. We have never seen her cook a meal from scratch with any of that link that she gets. All of it is literally frozen box foods and never any fresh food. But to get on here and brag about making $9,000 a month and then showing off what you're getting at the corner store with your EBT card is crazy work.
I'm genuinely curious why you feel like because you work your life to death that you're more deserving. What makes you think that you deserve more than I do? Just because I'm on public assistance and I've been on it for 17 years does not mean that I am the problem. Like, do you even know what it took to even get on food stamps? All the paperwork I had to do, all the interviews I have to do, all the recertifications I have to do every quarter. Like, do y'all not understand what goes into that? And y'all want to sit here and try to make me feel bad for being on public assistance as long as I have. Like, y'all keep saying I'm not supporting my kids. My support to my kids is applying for these programs and getting on them. Okay? It's as simple as that. So quit coming at me, first of all. Worry about your family, okay? Stop worrying about mine, and everything will be good.